Hi, this is Mary, your independent Tupperware consultant, and today what's for dinner is chicken and vegetables and rice and apple cobbler. And we're going to make all of it in 30 minutes in the microwave. And we're going to use the Tupperware stack cooker. And the Tupperware stack cooker comes with all of these pieces here. There are 2 seals, so if we have any leftovers we can seal up the containers. There's a 3/4 casserole, a 1.5 quart casserole, and a 3-quart casserole. And we're going to use all 3 of these pieces stacked inside of each other, put it in the microwave for 30 minutes, come back, and the dinner will be cooked. We're not going to be using the colander today, nor are we going to be using the cone. So we're going to put our entree dish in here, and you can use like 2 cups of minute rice with 2 cups of water in the bottom here, but today I'm going to use a pouch of rice. And then we're going to put a bag of frozen vegetables in here, and it can be any kind of vegetables you like. Stir fry's great, but today we're going to use a California blend that has some cauliflower and carrots and things in. And then I'm going to put the chicken on top of the vegetables, and the chicken's raw, and I'm going to marinate it in a little bit of Italian dressing and put that down in here. And then for the top I'm going to put a can of apple pie filling, and then some butter and some cake mix on the top, and it's going to make like an apple crumb pie. So first I want to start to marinate the chicken, and my chicken was frozen, and it's still a little bit frozen, but that's okay, and I've cut it up into bite-sized pieces, and I'm going to pour some Italian dressing, maybe, over it, and let it marinate a little bit. And you know, Italian dressing is the best thing for chicken, whether you're baking it, putting it on the grill, or just cooking it inside the microwave. And while that's setting up a little bit, I'm going to take the bottom container, and I'm just going to put one of these rice side dishes in here, and it can be anything that you would like. And this says that it needs a little bit of butter and 2 1/4 cups of water. So I'm going to put 2 1/4 cups of water in here. That's 1, 2, and 1/4. And then I'm going to, I think I should stir it up a little bit just to make sure it's all mixed up, because it's got that little powder in there. And then put the centerpiece in. And I've got a bag that's got some broccoli and cauliflower and some carrots. And I just dumped that down inside. And the pieces of chicken I'm going to arrange on top of the vegetables, and the thinner pieces I'm going to put towards the center, but you want to arrange them on the outer edge, the circumference of the container. That way the microwaves will get to them first. And I have about 1.5 pounds of chicken here. You can put more chicken in, but I've got 1.5 pounds of chicken arranged on the top of the veggies. And because I like the taste of the Italian dressing, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more on top. Then take the 3/4 quart casserole and push it on top. And a can of pie filling, and today I'm using apple pie filling, but you can use cherry, peach is good. And put that on top. And then you want to sprinkle some dry cake mix on top. And if you have a Jiffy cake mix, that would be perfect. but I don't have a Jiffy cake mix, so I'm just using the yellow cake mix. If you put cherry pie filling on the top, use chocolate cake mix, that's good. Peach and apple, it's good to use the yellow cake mix. And just sprinkle some of it on top. So if you're using a Jiffy cake mix, you probably would be about a half of the cake mix. But since I have a full cake mix here, I'm just going to cover it. So I didn't even use like a fourth of it. But I've got the apples all covered. And then you want to take some butter and just put some little slithers of butter on the top. And you can use soft margarine or butter like what I'm using, or use the solid kind. And you probably would want to use about 2 tablespoons, just kind of dotting it on top of the cake mix. And then I'm going to put this in the microwave for 30 minutes. If you wanted to cover it, you could with a piece of wax paper, but I don't cover mine. I just leave it just like this. And this is dinner, and we'll come back in 30 minutes to see what it looks like. We're back. It's been 30 minutes since we put the dinner in the microwave, and it's been sitting in there for 1 minute. And I want to take it out. And remember, when your food comes out of the microwave, it's still cooking, and it needs a couple of minutes for the molecules in the food to calm down. So while it's sitting for another minute, I want to tell you, remember, we didn't use the whole box of cake mix, so I have put the remainder of it inside one of my modular mates, and I'm going to put this up in my cabinet, and I'm either going to use it to sprinkle on top of other pie filling to make a cobbler, or I'm going to use 3 eggs and, I don't know, like a 1/4 cup less water than what it called for to make a cake, and it'll taste great. Okay, so remember, we made an apple cobbler on the top, and this is what it turned out to be. And you can see that we could scoop it out, and we would have the pie filling with some of the cobbler crumbs on the top. It's great with ice cream. And then this is the chicken and the vegetables. And this is the pouch rice that we put down in there. And you can use any pouch of rice, or 2 cups minute rice and 2 cups water. And you can see that the rice is all fluffy and it's completely done. And so I'll put some on this plate, and then a couple pieces of the chicken. And the vegetables are all tender. Put some cauliflower and some carrots. They're just perfect. And some broccoli. I like carrots, so I'm getting a couple more. And some broccoli. And we have dinner. All cooked in 30 minutes, ready to serve on the table. So this is what we're having for dinner at our house tonight. What are you having at yours? This is Mary Marlin, your independent Tupperware manager, thanking you for watching my videos. Subscribe to my channel below. Follow me on Facebook. Don't forget to like my Tupperware page on Facebook, and you can find me at mytupperware.com/Mary Marlin.